was watching this YouTube video and it said that like the odds of us finding like life on other planets is like next to none. There's a good chance that it's just not gonna happen. And the reason it is most likely not gonna happen is simply because like given the amount of technology that we've had for so long, if there was other it's much better. If there were other life forms out there, if there were other life forms out there,
And
there's a
came
good chance.
before us.
Well, there's a good chance that we would have found them already. But there's also this really good chance that there are other civilizations out in space that are so advanced beyond us that they just have no interest in us whatsoever.
Right.
Or it could just be that there's nothing out there. It's highly possible that there's genuinely nothing out there for us to find.
And that's what fucks with me, that it's 50-50.
Seriously.
But the odds aren't actually 50-50 is what's crazy if you know, if you hear people tell it, the scientists and stuff.
If I'm not mistaken, this is just one of like many galaxies. So
Like millions to billions or some shit.
there's a good chance that yeah, there are other galaxies out there that contain other humanoid life forms, like whether it be bipedal or what.
And we'll never see it. Shit. Be pretty cool if our kids did.
Damn. Yeah, the kids of our kids of our kids of our kids might, well, assuming that either of us have children, might fuck around and actually get to see that shit. But then again, like, I feel like when you like doing stuff like that is not always a good idea. And I want to say that because you never know, like one of them might be hostile.
Well, look at how we are on Earth. We kind of stick our nose where it don't belong, and some people don't like that.
Mm-hmm.
Imagine it on a much bigger scale, where we're like the pest.
Pray for me, and I pray for you. I was like, no, like I ain't gonna lie. I never like I have. There was a point at where there was a. Try it again. There was a point in my life where I felt like there was no God. Like, and it's always. I feel like whenever somebody feels that way, it's because their life is so fucked that they feel like forsaken by like this thing that they've truly believed in for the entirety of their life. Like,
Right.
and their life is in what they call life is so far from what they want it to be that they don't know what else to do.
That's true.
And like I totally understand that. Like I dig that. But so I can understand like Satanism. Like people who choose to like worship Satan. But like you can't give me a reason as to why you worship Satan. You can't. You can't.
No, that's pretty weird.
Like you're doing so because you can? Like alright, cool. Whatever. Huh? It was like you want to believe in Satan, that's fine. Like again, hey, whatever works for you. Shit. Whatever
That's
you.
just,
It's weird.
I don't know. Yeah. Because
Like,
for you to be acknowledging him, you're legitimizing the Bible. So you're throwing out the actual hero in the story for somebody that literally wants your soul and for you to suffer.
but see, like that's the thing. Like, they don't like they choose not to believe that. Well, the Bible is up to interpretation, and I guess
Uh,
I was like, there's
that's
like
not supposed to be the case.
as some people say, like, well, it's never like clear cut that like Satan is like the definite bad guy in the Bible.
Now that's true.
I suppose.
Until you read the Bible.
Which I guess would be enough for some people. Like, not, did you read the book? I skimmed it. That's not reading it now, is it?
Right.
I was like, so that's like, no. I'm like, well, how do you know hell is a bad place?
Because it says it.
Because it's in that book that has all the words in it that I'm going to choose to believe.
Pretty descriptive.
It's like, well, maybe hell isn't a bad place. Well, you know what? Just know that you're saying that you're going to follow the guy that nobody had anything good to say about in the Bible. Nobody. Like, it was only...
Except, like...
I knew you was going to get hit.
They talking about it.
I knew your stupid ass was going to get hit by a car.
Talking in the beginning where he was the most beautiful angel. I think they said he had a beautiful voice and was good at playing harp or some shit.
Yeah, he was gorgeous.
Yep.
But to be fair, there are plenty of stories in the Bible where angels or whatever decide to rebel against their given positions. Because I don't know if you know about the dogma. I don't know how much that movie is based on the actual religion, but I'm gonna say that it is for the sake of this conversation because it's a really good movie and like the story it tells is really fucking interesting. I think it was Bartleby and Loki. I forget what Loki did, but Bartleby's job was like he was the smiter. He was God's hand. And what he did was he had this flaming sword, and am I in the right spot? Where the fuck am I going? Yeah, whenever like people were out of line, he wouldn't handle that. But I think Satan talked to him one day, and like asked him like why do you do these things for God? Why do you do them? Like he doesn't show you guys any true favor. He doesn't. He made the angels first, but yet he showers the humans with love and affection.
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about. I know that story. Yeah.
And so like he apparently Bartleby gets drunk, tells God off, like throws down his flaming sword and like just. And for that, he's like banished to walk among the mortals for the rest of his life. He's not allowed to go to heaven or hell.
Right.
And from that day forward, angels are no longer allowed to imbibe alcohol, which is weird, but whatever. I'm not gonna question it.
They got unruly when they were drunk. Drunk flying.
Oh, hello. Hello. Hey, guy. Oh no, like, oh man, yeah, you ask good questions. You ask good questions, and like, truth be told, like, the majority of Christians do not want to answer those questions because they don't have the answers. That's always the case. Because one question I've had like here recently was, why do we use the cross to represent Jesus? Why is like the cross like Jesus' like symbol? And I only ask this because like during the in the time of in Jesus times, because I'm so smart, crucifixions were how they killed people.
Right.
So it wasn't a matter of like, well, Jesus was the only one to ever get crucified. Like he was special. I'm like, no, he wasn't. That's just how they
This
kill
took
people.
place during that same day. Let's speed up on the hill.
I was like, by all means, you whore. Like, Jesus wasn't the only one to ever get crucified. I was like, he was just the only one to die and come back.
Right.
Which I can dig that. But like we use the cross as like this symbol of Jesus. Like, but he died on the cross, yeah. But never mind. Like ultimately, like like you don't have an answer to the question I'm asking you, and ultimately, I just want you to tell me that you don't know.
Right.
Mostly because I guess I want you to understand that you don't know.
Right. That's my point of question and shit.
I was like, you don't know, and it's fine that you don't know. Like there's like
And that's
hundreds
why
of.
I'm agnostic. I'm not gonna consider myself atheist. But I'm not gonna call myself Christian or anything. I'm agnostic.
One of the reasons I personally don't like to consider myself a Christian, which I've been told, like, as long as you believe in Christ and you that makes you Christian. But like
Yeah.
the idea of what people call Christianity, like Christians, it bugs me because there are so many like self-righteous people who
Hmm.
consider themselves Christians, and like I just hate
They're
that.
like today's Pharisees. Exactly like the Pharisees.
Oh man, that's a fun mission to do by yourself.
What's that?
No hey Barokwa. Bernoka. Bronca. No hey Bronca. Damn, that's hard to say.
Don't know what the fuck that is.